Good evening. This next video, true spell work, true energy manipulation is not something you're going to be able to Google. You either are a natural or you have to find a book. You're not going to be able to Google it. So I want to explain something to someone. I think I've mentioned, maybe I haven't mentioned how I've been doing readings now, like how I choose readings and stuff like that. But I have mentioned, if someone has a certain energy to them, that I don't watch them, right? They may still come up in my algorithm, but that doesn't mean that I watch them. Okay. My algorithm is a very interesting thing to watch work, because I think I've shown several times that confirmation is brought to me in multiple ways. Like Grand Rising video, I made a comment about language. Language was dropped into my algorithm. As soon as I learned what I needed to learn, it was gone. Like, I have not seen anything relating to language ever since then. So, I'm going to get into a couple readings that I watch. I spent a couple days studying someone that I stopped watching. And I'm going to tell you why I stopped watching a few of you. It almost makes me infuriated, but there were two people that found themselves on my comments in certain readers' channels. And every time that they encountered me, they would either try to argue with me about whatever it is that I said. Well, anytime they argued with me about something that I said, every time. Their names were Leslie and Diane. And I wouldn't even be talking to them. I might talk to someone else. I might, most of the time, it would just be a freestanding comment. And here come Diane or Leslie. And I started putting two and two together with that. So, and sometimes I would be in conversation with someone, and here come Diane or Leslie, and they would say some shit to me like I'm jealous of the person reading, or just like really weird shit. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you? And why do you keep coming out? But I recognized, and there was one more, the name escapes me, but the thing about it was, again, it does not matter. This is how I knew I was being stalked by my child's father many, many years ago. This is how I know that I was in communication with someone completely, someone, even though I hadn't spoken to them. People have an emoji signature. People have a language signature. In fact, I just watched a movie about aliens. It was a fictional movie, but the reason the lady was a linguistic, she was in linguistics. Okay, you have a signature. You have a way of using certain phrases that is specific to you. In fact, here's a good one. This one was a really good one. All right. I want you guys to watch this, okay? On Netflix. It's called Don't Fuck with Cats. The way they figured out this guy was he had a certain way of typing. Okay? She was a data analyst. Same thing. You have a signature in language. So even if there was a different name, I knew that this person, Diane, Leslie, whoever, they were all using the same language signature, right? So whenever that happens, I separate. And if I watch your readings, it is because you're literally in my face. Like, I caught you guys so much. You can't lie to me. Okay? You can't lie to me. So, or you guys had certain phrases that you all said. You know, you all said certain things. The very least you could do is try to say it on different days, okay? But, so anyway, a particular reader over the past month, some of your readings have been brought to me and I've watched them. In fact, let me go to the channel real quick. And we'll see how many I watched, because, you know, it was for research purposes and not necessarily confirmation, but boy, oh boy, did you give some confirmation, my love. But we're going to do, you need some schooling, okay? You need some schooling. So, what I find interesting is that you're upset about a reading that didn't have that many views. And I co-signed that reading. You know? I co-signed that reading. But over the last couple of days, I've been watching your readings. And there's a few things that you need to know about spell work, okay? So, spell work and what else? Ooh, there was something else. It'll come to me when it's time. All right. No. Okay, we'll start with the dreams first. That's what it was. It was dreams. You had mentioned that when somebody is watching someone consistently, that is why you would show up in their dreams, right? So there is some truth to that. I think somewhere down the line, I told people that the first thing I ever read psychology related was about eating disorders. It wasn't actually. The first thing that I read about psychology and things of the mind was actually The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud. That is the very first book that I ever read, anything psychology related. Eating disorders quickly followed, and it was for a project for my teacher. Her name was Miss Tidwell. Anyway. Most of the time, a dream symbol doesn't fit what you actually saw, okay? Um, so like, I'll give you an example. As you're trying to be in competition with me, I had a dream. Not you, this person. There's another person, but I had a dream that I was in a tower, like a high rise, like a penthouse, right? And I remember getting a phone call, and then the man of the hour was there. Okay. And I remember hearing a reading shortly after I had that dream by multiple readers saying that I was supposed to live in a penthouse, right? And a lot of people took that literally when the dream actually meant spiritual elevation. Okay? So when you dream of a person, it can mean two different things. Well, actually, it can mean a myriad of things. It depends on what's going on in the dream, actually, right? So you can dream of someone and it can mean that there's a monitoring spirit to see someone in your dream. To see someone in your dream, it can mean binding work. There's a lot of different ways that a person can be presented in your dream. But one thing is true that you said, which is that the brain can't commonly formulate a face that you've never seen before. So there's that, right? That is all true except for in the event of spell work. And I'm going to tell you guys about another dream I had. I had a dream of a group of tarot readers. Right now, I cannot give you the specifics. It was a lot of you, all right? And most of you I had watched before, so I wasn't really too concerned about it. It was set in like the 1960s, 1970s era. The hairstyles, babies, we was bomb, honey. The plaid, because that for some reason that was hot. It was nice, okay. The tweed, we was really doing our thing, okay. We were in like a hotel, and it gave me like a vibe of Black Panthers, because like we had like guns and shit, and we were like really gangster, okay. But then we look out the window. I look out the window, and a few other readers are pulling up, one of which I had never seen before. Yeah, I'd never seen her before, ever. And so then they pull up in an old school caddy, bro. We was fly, bro. Whoever y'all, we was fly, okay? And I'm asking y'all questions. I'm asking you questions. What was going on? Who did this? Who, and y'all are answering questions when I say, who did this? Wah, 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 wah. I didn't get no clear answers. And for a week, every dream I had was like that. Now, it wasn't like always readers or anything, but just anytime I communicated with something in my dreams, animals, it would always come wah, 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 wah. Like Charlie Brown, adults, wah, 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 wah. And I couldn't get clear messages, right? So after I had this dream about the readers, I wake up and I go immediately to YouTube, and there is the reader that I've never seen before until that dream. And I click on her video, and she says, man, I wish these readers would just stay out of my dreams. Really? All right. This is a monitoring spirit This is how you can be in someone's dreams. Now, this reading that I saw, that I co-signed, this woman is in my bloodline. So when she says you were in her Akashic records, she was essentially talking about mine. Okay, let's talk about the candles. Okay, so the candles, it's true that they are chakra related, and you can in my decoding video, I actually spoke about colored candles. You can intention a colored candle for anything, and that's why I always choose one that has a purpose, because it makes it harder to sway the intention of the candle. Okay, so that's why I don't really fuck with colored candles unless they have a purpose, like Virgen de Guadalupe candles. Right now downstairs I got a St. Jude candle. You know, I used actual negative energy reversals. Like, I forget what they say on them, but they're actually purpose for that purpose, right? When they're made, like, that intention is already set there to return to sender, right? Angel of Death. Remember? Do you remember that video where I was like, yeah, this was the only one that was like that, and that's why I got it. And actually the reason I got it is because it had the crucifixion on it, and I love Jesus, right? It is harder to sway the intention of the candle already if it's already got that. I know that sounds really stupid because it's literally just a piece of paper, right? It's just a piece of paper slapped on the candle, but when these people make these candles, yeah, it's mass produced, but that's their intention. They set that intention in there, right? So when you are participating in nefarious acts, whether beknownst to you or not, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say every single one of you is guilty. I'm not going to sit here and do that. Some of you are just guilty by ignorance, right? But you did participate. And so when you get into these monitoring spirits and stuff like that, whether your original intention for the candle was to be kind, when you hit them cards on some monitoring spirit shit, it automatically changes the intention of your candles. Maybe you didn't mean to, but you did it. And lastly, one thing I learned about, you know, especially as I now come across more people that are in the spiritual, I come across witchy people, you know. And one thing I noticed about them when they're talking about spell work and things like that, a lot of us, especially if this is something that we're really supposed to be doing, we have clauses in our spell work that comes completely natural to us and is specific and unique to us and our life path, right? I'll give you an example of another person because you would never know who this person is, right? But she has the ability to stop her spell work. She can choose to stop it at any point in time. You know, the magic words. Ooh, ear ringing. I have magic words in mine as well that are specific to me. Like, I tried to tell someone else about it and I can't even repeat it to you. I try and it like jumbles up. Only it's just for me. And when I do my spell work, that is what I use. That keeps it going forever. That's why I haven't had to do daily spell work. You know what I'm saying? Like, where some of y'all have to do daily stuff. Some of y'all have to actually like go out and do stuff on the physical realm. And you see that mine, I have not done much of anything but sit here and talk to you. And shit just, I'm living. Motherfuckers putting their hand on the steering wheels and saving my ass, you know. By the way, yes, I did have a near-death experience. No, it was not God. I mean, not like God. It was a God in the flesh that did it. I recognized their hand. Life be crazy, man. Anyway. Yeah, so like I don't have to do anything. That return to sender that I did damn near 3 years ago now, it works continuously. The minute somebody send me energy, it immediately goes back. All right. And so let me tell you the things that lets me know that you were intentional. I hop on the screen. I hop up on the screen. And I say, my bad, y'all. I got 13 pimples on my forehead and I'm picking my forehead. I think it was the hidden drug issues video, I think. Right? So, my bad, y'all. I got 13 pimples on my face. Now you hop on the screen on the same exact day and can't even show your face. I woke up with 13 pimples on. Damn it! I woke up with 13 pimples on my forehead, and you are tore up, and you have been ever since that day. Amazing. But you swear to me that you weren't doing shit. All right. I'll tell you about another person. One day I'm on the swings with Aaron, and Aaron fell off his swing. That shit tripped me out too. I was scared for him. Because, you know, you fall off a swing, you hit your head on a rock or any type of shit. So he fell off his swing, and I immediately jumped off the swing, and my fingers got caught in the chain, and I broke these 2 fingers. I didn't even go get medical attention, but I knew I broke it because I broke the same fucking pinky when I was a teenager. I know what it feels like when you broke a fucking bone. Know what it looks like too. Okay, so I broke these 2 fucking fingers. Wouldn't you know? And this one was slightly injured, like the 3 of them, because I had one in each ring, right? This one got the least of it because it was on the top, so it was like the easiest to get out, right? I broke these 2 fingers. Same fucking day. A reader gets on and she's like, she didn't get on. It was on her community tab. You know, I watch those come up in my algorithm. I mean, they come up. I'm scrolling looking for something to watch and tarot comes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. In fact, I just got a whole new group of readers in my shorts. And I didn't ever have readings in my shorts. I haven't even really been watching tarot except for my top 5. And we'll get into that, but anyway, I look and she put, sorry guys, I can't, this is how I imagine her when she's doing this shit, because what she does a lot of sympathy shit, right? Like, oh guys, look, I bought all this stuff for you, buy my stuff. Here's my receipt that I bought at wholesale. So I hope that you sell out because I don't want to waste my money. That's how she functions, right? So sorry guys. I I can't get on tonight because I was gardening and I hurt my fingers really bad. Same fucking fingers. Amazing. And one more reader broke a nail. Same fucking fingers. Same day. But you promised me you're not doing anything. I wasn't doing that. I'm not evil. So I thought I would give you this lesson since you think somebody needs to learn something. That woman that did that reading, she was in and out of my algorithm within a day. It was on December 22nd. Right. And I didn't see nothing. And I thought like the way it works is you interact with something and it keeps bringing it to you. Nothing else never came into my shit. Just that. Right? Yeah. And the real Empress, she can say whatever the fuck she wants, Ginevra. Y'all have a good evening. Yeah.
Okay.
I said the Empress can say whatever she wants. She can't. She can say whatever she wants with tact. Grand Rising. I don't wash my face yet, but I just want to clarify that. Because I already said you got to move with tact. You have to move with responsibility. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, check out my hair.